moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Let rain fall, let rain
And good morning. Welcome to Today at the Races, presented by Fidelity First. I'm Stan Salter along with Keith Fusel. The day after Thanksgiving, that means it's Guys' Day out here at Laurel Park. We had a big crowd yesterday to kick off the big holiday weekend. The famous pie giveaway. If you went home with the pumpkin pie, you had a winner. I heard you guys had the apple pie up in the press box. How was the apple pie?
Oh, it was a battle. We had one pie and about 9 of us, and boy, we went after it. It's done. You know, it was like a whirlwind. That thing had no chance against us.
All right, so the pie giveaway, big crowd yesterday. Lacey Gaudette, another big win with Divine Interventio, who Linda Gaudette, Lacey out of town. Linda, her mom was here yesterday, says Divine Interventio, a real tough horse to handle. Yeah. So hats off to the Gaudette barn. It doesn't matter how good they are, how many races they win. A tough horse is just tough to handle, and they're doing a nice job with Divine Interventio.
Rosado, very capable there. You know, now Journeyman, right? I think
yeah, Journeyman, yep.
So did a good job around the turn, getting this horse to settle, relax, got him out in the clear, and he responded with a strong final eighth of a mile to get up.
All right, so let's show you what's going on today. Guys' Day out here at Laurel Park. We'll have a big crowd, $2 hot dogs and $2 beer. You can win tickets to the Preakness, Baltimore football, and more. So come on out here. It's a little chilly out here, but no rain, no snow. We have a nice card. We have some nice carryovers. Let's show you the carryovers we have today. The big one in the late pick 5, starting in race 5 with that industry low 12% takeout. There's the carryover, $15,180. I have a ticket for that. Check that out. That's going to start race 5, the late pick 5. We also have a decent carryover in the 20-cent rainbow pick 6, starting race 4. That's a little shy of 2,600. So that's here at Laurel Park. Also, we start the big national wager, the popular Stronach 5, with that guaranteed $50,000 pull. That's going to start Laurel Park race 8 today. It's a guaranteed pull, $50,000, industry low 12% takeout, and it starts right here at Laurel Park. Race 8 is the first leg, and then Gulfstream West 8 is the second leg. Then back here, Laurel race 9, the third leg. Gulfstream West, race 9 is the fourth leg, and then we wrap it up at Golden Gate Fields, race 5. So it starts Laurel Park, race 8 today, the big Stronach 5. It paid well again last Friday. I have a ticket for that. We'll show you that when we get to race 8. Let's show you a picture of the main track here. Nice fast track, no rain, no snow. Chilly weather today. It's about the same as yesterday, maybe a little bit warmer today. What do you think?
Right now it feels a little, actually almost a touch colder than yesterday. Now I think we're supposed to heat up and get a little bit warmer as the weekend progresses. But yeah, mid-30s right now. Track is fast. Pretty much fair. You know, I thought the center of the track through the stretch was maybe a little bit more conducive to the late run. So a couple horses make rail runs in the stretch, kind of flatten a little bit. Robbie Bell's horse in the last race kept on good after some trouble. I think it was or the last race or one of the later races. But for the most part, you could sit inside around the turn, sit outside the turn, make your run. I just thought just a little bit of advantage towards the center of the track when making your run through the stretch.
All right, let's get right to it here. For race 1, we start the rolling Super High 5. That paid big in the last race yesterday. Super High 5 has a low 15% takeout every race with 7 or more horses. So check out the rolling Super High 5. Also, race 1 starts the early pick 5. It's a mandatory payout on the early pick 5 starting race 1. Also, an industry low 12% takeout on both your pick 5s here at Laurel Park. Let's take a look at race 1. We're going a mile and a 16th, claiming 8,003 and up. Haven't won a race in 6 months. Races entered for 7,000 or less, not considered in eligibility, so that's key for the one. Dazzling Oki, my top pick, your top pick. We have a video spotlight of Dazzling Okie, October 12th here at Laurel Park. A nice win against Wide Open Nickel Company.
And Dazzling Oaken just circling up here, 3 and 4 wide, rated kindly early and responding to the left-handed stick work of Weston Hamilton. Gets the lead here about mid-stretch and just rolls clear late. And, you know, Kieran, nobody's done it over the past couple of years, hitting and working through conditions, working that condition book the way you're supposed to. Drop this horse down to the nickel, got the win, avoided the claim, now back up to 8. Going to be a heavy favorite once again, teaming up with owner Bob Beck. You know, the guys are day in and day out, loves the game, so it's good to see the guys like that, you know, kind of similar to us, involved with the horses, owning horses, and doing well. Dazzling Oak, he's basically looks like he's going to inherit the lead from the inside against this group. There's really no other quality speed to go with him. Maybe the 7 will send from the outside. Dazzling Okie, he can do it on the front end, or he can go just off the pace. It's going to be a short price in here, but I think he gets the move. You know, gets it done here with the move to the 8 condition.
So we both have Dazzling Okie on top. The 4, Rare Candy, is going to be tough for your leading trainer, Claudio Gonzalez. A nice win last out, coming off a layoff. Now, it was against Beaten Nickel Company, a little easier race than the race that Dazzling Okie won last out. But Rare Candy, a 3-time winner here at Laurel Park, Jomar Torres, and you might get a decent price here for your leading trainer. Claudio won with a nice price winner yesterday, right?
Yeah, that horse stepping up another one. I think it might have been the 3rd straight since moving into the Claudio barn. Yeah, I guess if any horse is going to jump up and makes a step, it'll be Rare Candy. Doesn't mind the distance whatsoever. 3 for 8. Likes Laurel, has some back numbers, some middle to high 70 buyer figures that if he can get to that, you know, he can go ahead and maybe pull a slight upset here. But Rare Candy is going to make a sustained run here for Claudio.
All right, so nice route race there in the opener to kick off that early pick 5. Let's check out the second race. We start the early pick 4 in race 2. A nice maiden special weight for 3-year-olds and upward, going a mile and a 16th. My top pick here, you like the one as well. My Good Man for trainer Mary Epler. Rosario Montanez will ride his 3-year-old son of Curlin. Just forget about the last race. Didn't like the slop here at Laurel Park. Didn't run very well, but a real sharp effort. 2 back as the heavy favorite at Delaware. It was a small 4-horse field that came off the turf that day, but a real good second with a 72 buyer. Had a 70 buyer right here at Laurel Park back in June. Went a good second to Uno Dancer. So I think My Good Man gets a nice ground-saving trip on the inside with Montanez. Looks like the best horse in the race.
Solid. Like you said, both slot numbers considerably lower than his fast track numbers. Has the 2-turn route experience, a little bit of a freshening here. The other Epler runner, Smart Step, adds blinkers and reported first-time gelding. Could be on the engine. Has shown improved speed his last 2. I think he's going to go ahead and give the target to the one, My Good Man. I settle in and take the 2, though. Home it is. This horse was entered, I think, in New York Scratch. Comes to this race off of a lengthy layoff. Only try was on the turf. There's dirt in the family. You look back, had trouble, and ran big against a pretty solid Dickinson horse in that debut in September of 17. I got reported Lasix on is what I got, a late-breaking Lasix. Okay. We'll double-check the track rank when I talked to the stores this morning. Got some changes. It was reported that Home It Is would be racing with Lasix. I think this horse will make a good, steady progression off the pace and wear him down late.
Yeah, you get the Hall of Famer Shug McGahee as the trainer. Forest Boyce, they do well together. In fact, they're 29% together here in Maryland. Boyce and McGahee with a solid positive ROI. So you have to respect the 2. Home it is coming off the layoff. I use that runner in my exacta. We both like the 5 as well. Smart Step. Mary pulling out all the stops here. Blinkers on. First time gelding. The Bug Boy been freshened up since that last race early October. Went to the front going 7 furlongs in a decent 3rd, but got a little tired. It's going to have to finish better today.
Out of a key race. Took Curlin Kisses already flying the flag. Went to Kentucky and won. We've talked about that horse for motion. Yeah, but Smart Step. I think it's going to be aggressive to the front. If he catches a little bit of a breather, he could be gone, no doubt, against this group. He's showing hard, just fading just slightly through the last 16th of a mile in this race. He's been trying hard. This may be what he needs, the blinkers and the first-time gelding, and a little softer pace up front. Uncontested pace, I
real nice maiden special weight there to kick off the early pick 4. Race 3, a $25,000 starter allowance condition. Optional claiming $25,000 for filly and mares. 3 and up. Never won 3 is the condition. We're going a flat mile. I have the 1 on top. You have the 1 second here. Queen Nakia. We have a stat to show you for trainer Anthony Pecoraro and the one Queen Nakia.
Yeah, past 5 years. You know, he doesn't go into the claim box a ton, but he's 7 for 20, second off the claim with dirt runners. So I like that ROI. It's positive, 228. 4 of these horses coming out of the same race, that 2-turn race on the 25th of October. Stand Queen Nakia settable. The 2 stakes on a plane, mix-aways. They're going to be awfully close. Pace was awfully slow that afternoon. You throw in the 5 Rock and Ruth, which might add a little bit more pace to this race. I think it sets it up maybe slightly better for the 2, so it's settable for Kelly Rubley. And can you tell me who bet 86 Mets down the 2-5 yesterday?
Someone,
for Kelly Rubley. Just abused the morning line odds, man.
And
that
now
was terrible.
The horse won, and Rubley been a little cold.
A little chilly.
She needed a win. Maybe they put back-to-back winners together here with Settable.
Yes, I think Settable will sit just a little further off the pace. Maybe it was forced to go into the slower pace a little too sooner than it would have liked. A little bit of a hang, maybe late. I think this horse takes a little further back and makes a run into him.
All right, let's get a quick commercial break. When we come back, 2 nice carryovers right here at Laurel Park. Nice carryover in the pick 6. That starts race 4, a little shy of 2,600. Then over 15,000 for the late pick 5 carryover starting in race 5. The big Stronach 5, that starts in race 8. We'll check all that out right after this.
The best bets at Laurel Park are the pick 5s, and we have 2 of them. The early pick 5 starts in race 1 and is a mandatory payout. The late pick 5 is the last 5 races of the day and has carryover potential. Both pick 5s at Laurel Park have an industry low 12% takeout. The pick 5s at Laurel Park, your best bet.
All right, welcome back here. 20-cent Rainbow Pick 6. That starts in race 4 today. Let's show you the carryover. There it is, $2,589 here for the Rainbow Pick 6 starting in race 4. We also kick off the middle pick 4 in this race. So lots of action here for the 4th, claiming 8,000. Filly mares 3 and up. Wide open claimer here, going a flat mile. Big scratch on the 11, who was my best bet of the day. On the far outside, who was that? A Dance Queen, 5-2 morning line. Dance Queen, my best bet is scratch, no 11. So I end up on the 3, Naomi, looking for what? 5 in a row for trainer Hugh McMahon. Katie Davis on this 4-year-old filly. She's in red-hot form right now. Now she was a beaten 62.50 at Charlestown last out. Same condition at Delaware, 2 back. So she's 4 big wins against cheaper company.
Yeah.
She steps up into a tough open 8,000 today, but she's in good form. I'll ride the hot wave here of the 3, Naomi.
Yeah, has won at 3 different tracks. Her last 3 starts. She's going to have to bring that form to Laurel. This is the acid test for her.
Sure.
She definitely gets relief with Dance Queen not being in this race. So Naomi, when you break it all down, could just go ahead and go. She's going to be forward. I think she's going to have to deal with a long shot, though, to the outside, the 8 TATR Gold. So I'm looking for a little bit of a setup. Doing what she likes. She got way far back first off the claim for Kenny Cox, but I like the finish that she had behind Dance Queen. So I kind of defaulted into this pick. Sheldon stays. Needs to get a little bit further. Doesn't have to improve much. And I like the fact that they opted for the open company. Could have kind of tried to sniff out a condition. You would have liked that. But, I mean, they've got confidence, it looks like, in this mare right now. I think she can make a steady progression to hopefully wear these horses down. This is a wide open race. Now, you take the 11 out, and you got a horse like Tiger Eye. She's got back class, but she's been entered and scratched a couple times. Hard horse to gauge is the 10, Tiger Eyes, because if she runs her best, she clearly beats these.
Sure. Well, the 1, your top pick, doing what she likes. She likes the mile distance, a 5-time winner going a mile, so I like her. We both like the 5, Aiden's Ragdoll for Claudio Gonzalez. Taking a drop, it looks like, from Allowance Company at Delaware and Timonium, coming off a brief freshening. Recent work last week here at Laurel Park. Claudio, 29% positive ROI with horses coming back off this kind of brief freshening. You get Torres, 25%, Torres and Claudio together. So the 5, Aiden's Ragdoll, another nice price for your leading trainer today.
Yeah, excuse at Delaware, the 2-back try against Pretty Enough, who took plenty of play. It was, I believe it might have been another Claudio runner on the stretch out. Yeah, she certainly figures she'll be making a run somewhere from mid-pack. The mile, she's done fine. 2 for 5. She's going to be all right in here. Yeah, attack mode for Claudia. You've always got to respect that move.
All right, let's turn the page here. Race 5 is going to be well played today. A lot of attention on race 5. It starts our big late pick 5 with that industry low 12% takeout on the pick fives here at Laurel Park, and we have one heck of a carryover today, a two-day carryover in the late pick five. There it is, $15,180. Starts in race 5. I have a ticket. Let's check it out, a $48 ticket, and you probably have to spend a little bit more than that, but use this kind of as a guide. Maybe you like some of the picks I have. Add a couple picks that you like. Get some buddies together. It's guys' day out. Everybody throw $50 in the middle of the table.
The beers will be flowing, the hot dog.
Right.
Yeah, you know, by the next time, you know, you get a $250 ticket. That's what we
exactly.
want.
You get 4 or 5 guys together and play a $200-$300 ticket. I played a big late pick 5 ticket yesterday. I keyed on that Ollie Figgins horse coming off the layoff.
Got caught in a duel.
In that big field. But so I contributed to the carryover, so I have to jump back in today. There's my ticket, a $48 play. I'm going to go 4 deep here in race 5 using the 5, 6, 7, 9. The 7 Southern Rules, my top pick in race 5. Race 6, I go 3 deep with the 1, 3, 4. The 4 Runabout, my top pick in race 6, and a nice maiden special weight in race 7. I just go 2 deep there. The 3 Turning Machine for Claudio Gonzalez, and the 5 Taking Aim for Mary Epler. They both look tough in race 7. Nice starter allowance for race 8. I go 2 deep there. The 4 Papacho, I think, is going to benefit from a hotly contested early pace. Papacho is a closer. Victor Carrasco aboard for Mike Gorham, 20-1. I like the 4 Papacho. The big late scratch in race 8. The 5, the Great Provider, who I liked a lot, is out. My top pick in race 8. The 9, Marty with the Party for Claudio Gonzalez, looking for 3 in a row. So I go with the 4 and the 9 in race 8. Then a big maiden special weight for 2-year-old fillies in the finale, going 6 furlongs. The 13 and the 14, they're the 2 favorites. The 13's well-bred for Horacio De Paz, who's 28% with first-time starters. Miss Philly Dilly coming out of a very strong Maryland Million Lassie, which is proved by Belial coming back to win an allowance race. So 13 and a 14, they're both going to be the favor there in that race. But, you know, too far outside post for the 2 favorites. They could be vulnerable. You have some nice first-time starters on the inside there, race 9, but they all have to beat the 13 Angry Ocean and the 14 Miss Philly Dilly. But go deeper in race 9 if you can. So $48 ticket. Let's take a look at the first leg of this late pick 5. Maiden claiming $25,000 for 2-year-olds, going a flat mile. My top pick, the 7 Southern Rules. We have a video spotlight to show you for Southern Rules November 1st right here at Laurel Park. A good second this day.
Yeah, sat inside early and actually blew past the lower-priced Ham Smith horse, leaving the far turn. It makes a good progression up to the leader. Top Hat Warrior was first off the claim that day. First time in the barn of Hugh McMahon. It's just a little too good. 3 to 5 just goes ahead and widens from the top of the stretch, but very willing chase for Southern Rules. Asking a lot of 2-year-old making his second start, stretching out to the mile. Owners correctly, good action there. I don't think this is a real step up at all, and the proof that he can handle the distance is key against this group.
Yeah, I like him. You get Victor Carrasco aboard for Hammy Smith. They've been doing well together, so I have the 7 on top. You have the 6 on top. Liar for Laurie Testerman. This horse has been improving in every start, looks like.
I like this horse. It's steady progression in the distances. Had a little excuse. They went okay up front last time. Dropped back a hair, a little rally mid-stretch, slight flatten, but was trying to the wire, and that's the key. I don't see a whole lot of flow in this race. We've got the scratch of the Samadhi Blue. That could leave Liar on the front end. Maybe get out there, set the pace about 2 or 3 wide, and when they come to him, say, see you later. Bottom side, the mare Fashion Bee. I think she won going long on the turf, but okay on the dirt. So I like Liar as a little bit of an upset shot here for Valora Tester.
All right,
absolutely. So look at the sprinter route. Small sample, big ROI. This is when she strikes.
Yep.
Right around the holidays. Gotta love it.
I use her. I like the 6. We both like the 5, 6, 7. I didn't use the 3. You have the 3 in there. The 3 could be dangerous.
Well,
first time blinkers on for Trombetta. He won the last race yesterday with the 2-year-old first time blinkers. So the 3 wall could be dangerous. So I don't have on my late pick 5 ticket.
Didn't he have one last week? A 2-year-old on going distance of ground, second start, blinkers on, and also one Super Escapers.
Sure,
the name kind of escapes
Medallion
me.
d'Oro colt.
Yeah, Sky Magician made me look like an idiot yesterday. Just absolutely gallop. Was under a stranglehold
Right.
off of a three-way duel and just blew by him through the stretch. Chomby likes getting us, though. He enjoys that.
He's having a
Yeah.
strong meet. So
He
the
wants to beat the
wall.
handicapper.
It's a tough. I'm 4 deep here to kick off the big late pick 5 using the 5, 6, 7, 9, but maybe use the 3 wall on a deeper ticket. Let's check out race 6. We start the late pick 4 and race 6. You like the late pick 4 today. You have a ticket. Let's check it out, see how you played it.
Yeah, $27 ticket. As you say, these races, I mean, you're really going to earn it. You're going to dive into that late pick 5 with that carryover. You say, get some buddies together. It's going to be tough to catch, but boy, you're going to be rewarded. No doubt, mightily. 6th race, 3, 4, and 8. Published and Literate, Runabout, my top selection. And French's Quest reported first gelding. 3 deep again in this 7th, 3, 4, and 5. Stated, don't leave Stated out. First time Bruno Tessori. 8th race with the 1 and the 6. Stone Bandit and Saratoga Wildcat. They look like the logical horses in race 8. And the 9th. 3 deep here. I'd like to go 6 or 7 deep if I could. 1, 6, and 14 is what we wind up with there in race number 9. $27.
All right, let's check out race 6 here. It's claiming 5,003 and up. Never won 2 lifetime, going a mile and a 16th. I have the 4 on top, Runabout. We have a video spotlight for the 4 Runabout. Last out November 4th right here at Laurel Park. Same nickel 2 life condition. A good second this day.
Yeah, I like the way this horse had tactical speed, is improving. Choppy went on. That was a rider change last night. Got good position from the inside. Gets the lead. Just can't hold off. Throw the deuce. That was a Kieran dropper towards the center of the racetrack. Is going to go by, but a nice jump up, steady progression here in the numbers and the ability here for Runabout. I like this horse. I think has a tactical edge over the rest of this group.
All right, so we both have the 4 on top. We both like the 3 as well. Publish and Iterate for Mary Epler. A good second at this level, 2 back. Then it didn't go well last out on the turf. 5-year-old son of Tappett's going to have to rebound from that. He gets back to his preferred surface today.
Yeah, he needs some help up front. Fred will walk the dog and just widen 2 races back. He doesn't have a whole lot of speed. He's going to make one steady run. He's going to need help if he's going to get it done. So, Conquest Falcon, what's he going to do? I think he's going to be down inside. What's he going to do on a fast track? His wet track numbers are a little bit better. Going to be a shorter price. Runabout, if he can kind of maintain form. Which, going back and looking at some of the Potts horses, they can kind of repeat at this lower level. They've been okay with that.
All right, so we both have the 4 Runabout on top in race 6. Let's turn the page here. Race 7, a nice maiden special weight for filly mares 3 and up, going a mile and a 16th. I go Claudio here, turning machine. First time in the Claudio Gonzalez barn. This horse coming from California, been running at Santa Anita, Del Mar, going long on the main track, short on the turf, long on the turf. He's been doing a bunch of stuff out there, but the dirt races, the dirt races, they look okay. He last ran for maiden 40 out there, going a mile. Had a little early pace in that race. Finished 4th, 66 buyer. Some other decent buyers as well. They're on the turf, so I'm just going first time Claudio here.
Right.
He's 30% first time Claudio from a huge sampling of horses, positive ROI, and you get Kevin Gomez aboard.
Yeah, going to be short. Claudio, this is going to be second time Blakers on the main track. Show a little bit more early pace. I like the 5 here, though, for Mary Epler. She's deadly second time out, sprint a route. She's strong with a strong ROI. Debut, very encouraging. Took a lot of play. This horse, it's half the TATR, a $900,000 winner. Charles Russell, who 10-time winner, all going long. The stretch out is in order. Got the good debut run. Gets a lot of benefit off of that race down. October 6th, speed. It was hard to close into the speed that day. This horse did make a little bit of a run, a little flattening, though. Stretching back out here, this is perfect for the 5 taking game. Jockey and trainer teamed up for a win with that firster about a week or so ago.
Yeah,
Ruiz. So I think taking game at the mile and 16th against this group is going to get a good drag forward. Going to be stalking and make a move into it. I like an upset here for the 5.
I like your picks because I'm just 3-5 here on my pick 5. You have the 5-3 on top. Taking aim, had to overcome breaking from the dreaded rail, going 7 furlongs in debut, a good third. So we both like a 3-5, 5-3 on top there. In race 7, let's turn the page here. Race 8 kicks off the big national wager, the Stronach 5, with a guaranteed $50,000 pool. For the Stronach 5, it starts in race 8. There it is, $50,000 guaranteed. It paid well again last Friday. It's an industry low 12% takeout on the Stronach 5, just like our pick 5s here at Laurel Park. It kicks off Laurel Park, race 8. the first leg. Then Gulfstream Park, race 8, the second leg. Third leg back here to Laurel for the 9th race, and back to Gulfstream race 9 for the 4th leg. Golden Gate Fields race 5 wraps it up. I have a ticket. Let's take a look. Remember, it's a $1 minimum play for the Stronach 5. A little harder to hit, but when you hit it, just like last Friday, it pays extremely well. There's my ticket, a $72 ticket. In race 8, I like some prices. My price play of the day in race 8 to 9, Marty with the party at 8 to 1. I like the 4 Papacho at 20 to 1 here at Laurel Park. Gulfstream for the second leg, I go with the 1-4. Then back here for Laurel, race 9, the third leg. That's a big monster maiden special weight. The 2 favorites on the outside, the 13 and the 14, but I like the 6 End Result, a first-time starter for Hammy Smith. Then back to Gulfstream West, race 9, 4th leg. I like the 3-7. Then Golden Gate Fields, race 5, the 5th and final leg. I go with the 4-5-7 there. So a $72 ticket for me in the Stronach 5. Starts Laurel Park, race 8. You can study my ticket some more on the laurelpark.com website underneath the handicapping section. Let's check out race 8, an 8,000 starter lounge, 3 and up, going 5.5 furlongs. The big scratch here, because I love the 5, the Great Provider. That horse is scratched. And I go against the favorites here. I don't like these shippers. The 1 Stone Bandit coming into town here for Sylvia Martin. Yeah, a nice win last out. It came off the turf, same condition, but it has to break from the inside. I think there's a whole lot of speed. The 3 Kimano is going to be all over Stone Bandit. And I go against the 6 Saratoga Wildcat. I look at the form of Saratoga Wildcat, and I wonder, why would they ever run this horse anywhere else but Parks? He loves Parks. He's never off the board at Parks. He's made $300,000 at Parks. I don't like him shipping down here today to Laurel. So and he's going to be part of the early speed as well. A lot of speed on the inside. That's why I end up on the outside speed. The 9 Marty with the party. Our leading trainer Claudio Gonzalez has his 4-year-old in top form right now. He's a 4-time winner at Laurel Park. He's won his last 2. Tougher condition today. He's stepping back up to starter allowance, but I think Joe Torres can just measure the speed on the inside and stay away from that and get a good stalking trip, trouble-free on the outside for the 9 Marty with the party.
Yeah, he's got a race on the bottom of the page then where he kind of sat a little bit off of it. And the 2-back try at Parks, he relaxed nicely off of the early leader and then just kind of cruised on by.
Yep.
He's back in very good form. Certainly, I think he could stalk and pounce. His price is going to come down a little bit with the scratches of the 2, 5, and 10. I go chalk in here. I'm going to use I go 6, 1, 8, 9. Saratoga Wildcat, I think, it's just faced better horses. He's run okay at Parks, run okay at Penn. Yeah, we're going to try Laurel. Only one try, ran a 70, but he's in good form right now. I don't think he's going to run that 88 that he did at Parks, and I don't think he needs to do it. I don't think he needs to lead. He's got Sheldon. I think Sheldon can just draft in behind the speeds because Stone Bandit's going to go as his Kimano and just sit, maybe even get covered up a little bit, which might help him, and then go find a seam as they turn for home. Stone Bandit's game. He's game on the front end. He'll fight you tooth and nail, this one horse.
All right. Well, how about my closer here, my bomb shot, the 4 Papacho at 20 to 1. Victor Carrasco aboard for Mike Gorham. So you have strong connections on this 4-year-old son of Wilburn, and he's a closer. He has some nice races on his page where he rallied from off the pace to get the job done. So Victor's he's seeing exactly what we see. He's won more races than I have, so he's just going to sit back and make a late run, I think, with the 4 Papacho.
Yeah, that's the only shot he's got. He's going to settle. He's going to draft back probably 6, 7, 8 lengths off the lead at least, I think, by the time they leave the far turn, and hopes that there's a torrid pace battle up front. He's going to need to improve. He's a horse that owes me no money. This is maybe a little bit of a stretch, but if you're looking to blow things up and things just kind of really fall apart, yeah, I mean, Papacho, I like him underneath, maybe in your exactas and try. Scout's Honor's another one.
Nice
going to
trip.
go.
Gonna get a nice
yeah,
trip.
first off the claim, and he ran down the lone speed last time. He had no help up front. He's a capable old vet. So, yeah, I want chalky, but the competitive race. It's a shame to see a couple scratches out of there, but I just think Saratoga Wildcat, it's just faced a little bit better horses.
All right, so a real nice starter allowance, race 8 to start the Stronach 5, and to kick off your late daily double. Let's see if we can figure out race 9.
What a maze.
A big monster field, maiden special weight, 2-year-old fillies going 6 furlongs, scratched the 3 and the 5, so still a big 12-horse field here for the finale. I go with the favorite. Well, I think one of the favorites, the 13 Angry Ocean, 6 to 1 morning line. Well, you got to tab the early tote here on the 13 Angry Ocean by Giants Causeway And I had some good pedigree notes on my first cut of the DRF that came out when I turned in my Stronach 5 picks the other day. I didn't write down the pedigree notes, but there's something good. I think the second dam was a moneymaker for Angry Ocean.
Princess Violet. This horse is a half the Princess Violet.
Okay,
it was
made
a killer.
over 700,000.
Made over 700,000.
Another sibling made a bunch of money.
Yeah, Whiskey 7 made a ton of money, so the family is there. The only concern I have a little bit Giants Causeway. You're thinking maybe a little bit more distance down the road, but the trainer strikes at a really, really good rate first time out. So Angry Ocean and a clean draw to the outside. It's going to have to break well,
sure,
and just kind of settle and relax. It gives this horse a chance maybe to relax a little bit before it makes its run. Sometimes you get down inside, you get a little bit of frenetic, and you find yourself getting into some trouble.
We have a video spotlight on your top pick here, the one Fashion Faux Pas. Let's show you her debut November 2nd here at Laurel against Maiden Special Weight.
Yeah, bet down to 2-1. Wasn't the favorite in this race, but they went pretty quick. And asking a horse to go 7 furlongs a mile first time out, it's tough. Delacour, you respect him. I probably thought the horse had a shot, but she got what she needed. Good, honest pace, dual, 4-way battle into the stretch. A little fade, backs up here. Does lose 8 or 9 lengths to final 1/8 of a mile, but rightly so. 20, 22-1, 45-4 got cooked. Lack of Lasix. Guess what? We've got Lasix on today. Lasix on second start for Delacour. Pretty good the last couple years. 5 for 12, 42%. First time Lasix in the second start.
All right, so the one's going to have to get a good break from the inside. Had to break from the inside in debut. I didn't use the one, but you get the strong connections there. Victor Carrasco, Arnaud Delacour. How about the 14, Miss Philly Dilly? This filly's done nothing wrong. 2 good efforts against Maiden Special Weight. Was a beaten favorite in the Maryland Million Lassie, but that race coming up very strong. My Star Potential was impressive for Claudio. Second place finisher. That filly came back to win a tough Open A other than condition.
Yes.
Belial, Forrest Boyce on the 14, Miss Philly Dilly. You just hope she doesn't get caught 6-7 wide with a stalking trip or mid-pack trip going into that far turn.
Yeah, she was hung out in the Lassie, and to her credit, she was under pressure midway on the turn, but she churned on and kept on coming. Proven to be a key race all the way out there. Ben Perkins, I love him as a trainer. He's been great all these years.
Yep.
I just can't understand that stat. Recently with the 2-year-olds, just a little bit unlucky, a lot unlucky, I should say. But, Forrest, I could see her just dropping in. Let them run away. Hopefully let them run away at this speed, just to the inside and go away. She'll draft in and save some ground. Really nobody as good as her around here with working out a trip. She does a great job.
All right, so a big 12-horse field, Maiden Special Weight, 2-year-old fillies there. Race 9, that's the second leg of the big Stronach 5. That's it. We're way out of time here. Dave Rodman coming up next with scratches and changes on a beautiful Guy's Day Out. Good luck today.
Good luck.